Okay, guys, this is part 2 of my Halo Reach review. If you haven't checked it out, check out the first one. It's all about the campaign. This is all about the matchmaking slash multiplayer of Halo Reach. Let's just dive right into it. The matchmaking in Halo Reach is far superior to Halo 3 and ODSTs. And the fact that you get a connection really fast, where I was playing Halo 3, I felt like it took a while. And I love this whole credit system they introduced into Halo Reach. I mean, it's not something new. It's not bringing anything fresh into it. But still, it's really nice that when I work hard in a matchmaking game, I get better credits for it than a guy who kind of just camped and got a few kills for camping and dying maybe once. I like that. I really like it. And the armor is priced perfectly, where nothing's really expensive and nothing's really cheap. If you want that helmet that you want, you gotta work for it, which is great. It's not gonna be like, oh, I want that. It's the same price as a shoulder pad. No, it's perfect. I love the credits. It's just great. I mean, it keeps wanting you to keep playing. It makes it more addictive, basically. It's like, oh, I didn't do that well that round, so I got no credits, so I got to go back into another game and work harder to get more credits. I really like that aspect of the matchmaking. It's fun. It's not really creative, because I'm pretty sure other games are doing it or have done it, but it's still, I like it. Which also, what they redid, Firefight for Reach, is amazing. Amazing. I love Firefight and ODST, but the only problem was there was no matchmaking. Halo Reach, boom, they slapped on some matchmaking, and it's just fun now. You're bored, you got 10 minutes to spare, you don't want to play multiplayer, play matchmaking, because you're not that great. Hit Firefight. It's fun, it's addictive, and there's just, you got Sniper Fight, you got Rocket Fight, you got Defense, which is a new game mode where there's 3 generators, and the Covenant are attacking those generators, and you gotta defend them. It's really fun. Requires a microphone, so people, if you're gonna play any online game, wear a microphone, have one. I hate the fact that people don't have a microphone, and I can't communicate with the guy telling them that the guy with the energy sword is up there, because even if I say it, they're not gonna hear it, so it's useless, so we lose. Please, people, play at the microphone. Common sense. Now, what I brought up about the Firefight was defenses is also some of the new game types, like Headhunter and Invasion. Invasion's for the people that like Modern Warfare and Bad Company. Are like, oh, let's try Halo out. They have Invasion now, which basically you start out as a group of Spartans and a group of elites, and one person's got to try to destroy something. And if they destroy it, they get pushed back into another base or whatever, kind of like Battlefield. It's Invasion, I think is what it's called on Battlefield, which is really fun. You get a group of people on there, I believe it's 8 on 8, get a group of like 3 or 4 of your friends on there, and it's just a blast. And Headhunter is a fun game for Rumble Pit. I always vote that when it comes up. But the game mode, I don't know why they put this on there. Race. I guess some people like racing, but I think it's useless in the Halo game in general, so I'm sorry, but if that ever comes up and people vote for it, I usually try to leave them game unless it's, with my friends, because race is just boring, and if you don't get rewarded for killing anything, it defeats the purpose of having a game where you want to kill something. If I want to go race, I'll go rent NASCAR or something, or Need for Speed. So sorry, Bungie, your game can't do everything that every other game. What are you gonna have me play next? Basketball with gravity hammers or something? I don't know. Now they got rid of the equipment in Halo Reach for the campaign and matchmaking, and now each person has a class or abilities. It's sprint, jetpack, evade, what's the other one? Visibility. All are great. All are fun. Nothing's overpowered. It's all just, you go in, you choose your class. Most people choose sprint because it feels like they're playing Call of Duty. I choose it because I like to, get to my location fast. But they're all pretty much equal. Nothing outweighs something else. Nothing is like far superior to anything. You just gotta know what one you want to use when you hop in, which is great. Now that's a lot of my likes. I have a lot more, but I just want to tackle my dislikes first. I should have done these first because there's not many. Um, First of all, Firefight is really easy now for matchmaking. It is nothing compared to ODST's difficulty of it. This one, it doesn't really feel random. It feels like my first two waves are going to be grunts, and then they're going to throw in Hunter. It's pretty much set now. It feels like Gears of War's Horde mode now, which is fun, but it gets boring because you already know what you're going to be killing the whole time. Where ODST, everything was completely random, and you didn't know if you're going to be up against a whole phantom of jackals or a whole phantom of jetpack brutes that were just going to rape you in a matter of minutes, just given the time. Also, the betray system. They said they fixed this in the new update, but I haven't noticed it yet. Basically, betray someone once, and then they get the option to kick you out. And 4 out of 5 times, they kick you out, which is stupid. I mean, I'm sorry if you dive into my rocket, or you walk in front of my snipers when I'm pulling the trigger. It's just ridiculous how easy it is to betray someone without trying. I mean, it's their fault, but they thought you did it on purpose, and like I said, they don't got a mic, so you can't apologize for it. So they boot you, and you don't get any credits or anything for the game you just played. So if you were halfway into it, or 2 kills away from winning, you get nothing for it. Unless you complete the challenges, which I'll get to in a second. But the last thing I gripe about multiplayer more than anything is the spamming of SWAT. Now, recently they just updated it so SWAT is its own game type. But beforehand, SWAT was just always spammed, and I hate playing SWAT. It's nothing Bungie can do. They fixed it. Thank you, Bungie. Don't just people want to play Call of Duty and Halo, they play SWAT. Now, the daily challenges. This is what I like about the multiplayer the most. More than anything in the game, multiplayer-wise, the armor you unlock, all this, is the daily challenges. Each morning I'll wake up, throw up in the laptop, go to Bungie.net, and go to the active challenges. Basically, the challenges are something you do each day. There's 4 each day, and 1 each week. Now, the weekly one actually takes a week to get sometimes, or it takes a day depending on how much you want to play. Now, the daily challenges are usually 4, and they're spread out across the campaign, firefight, rumble pit, and all that. And they basically, you want to do that, and they give you more credits than you would earn in a normal match. Like, get 30 assists, and you get 2,000 points. Granted, that's not an easy one, but it's fun nonetheless. So these challenges are what's going to keep you coming back to the game day after day. And lately they've been amping it so they get harder and harder, and then they give you some easy ones, which is fun. I love it. It just brings a whole new difficulty into it, because you're like, oh, I gotta aim for that assist, so I'm gonna kind of kill this guy. Like, I'm gonna take his shields away and let someone come in and finish him off for me, which is fun. I love it all around. It's just so much fun. Well, guys, that's my likes and dislikes of the Halo Reach multiplayer. With everything bundled together, this game could be a perfect 10, but there's a few dislikes, and unless they fix that betrayal system and a few others, this game is standing at a 9 right now. Game of the year, no. Mass Effect 2 is the game of the year, guys. While I love Halo, I'm a fanboy, Mass Effect 2 is game of the year. Hands down, unless that Fallout, which I didn't care for the last one, but anyways, that's another rant. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed my review of Halo Reach. My Xbox Live gamertag is DrewyBoy, which is Drew, I-E, boy. Hit me up. I love playing Firefight. I love playing Team Deathmatch with people. So, hope you enjoyed the review. As always, comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks, guys.